Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, did Harry eat $1 million chocolate bar? Considering it's his money that has founded a lot of that stuff. And isn't that nice of her to offer him one? Oh, thank you for the $1 million chocolate bar. Okay, so I have a couple of questions. I don't trust anything that comes from Meghan Markle. So if you listen very carefully, it doesn't sound like her, or she's trying to put on a fake British accent. If you look very closely, Harry's got a bunch of Ukrainian patches behind him, plus a thing from China, that panda bear kind of thing. And as far as I know, I don't think he's been to China, has he? Lately, that he would have it at his house in Montecito. Yeah, the dog was there and whatnot. But I don't trust Meghan Markle not to patch things up. So perhaps somebody else handed Harry that chocolate, and then she just did a voiceover, like how she did her podcasts, right? I just did a romance reading on them. That's in the other video. And go have a look at that. Quite surprising when you compare it to how the romance, what's going on with the other royals. So let's ask, what was with that chocolate? Is it also showing that she has to give her chocolate away? Nobody will buy it, not even her husband. Not that he'd have to. He's already bought it with his investment, his $1 million chocolate bar. Harry grabs a $1 million chocolate bar. Let's find out. Let's get the energy of what's going on with that. I'm just double checking to make sure they're upright. Yeah, they are. Let's give them one final cut. And let's go. Oh. The Empress. Well, it was definitely a creation. Also luxurious. She wants to show that it's a luxury bar, and it's made for kings and queens and all of the best items. And here it also makes interesting. Did you notice there was a panda there, and it's also Panda Express uses that same company to make their chocolates. So what was really going on there? But yes, I'm going to say that this was Meghan looking like she's the queen of chocolates, and I'm going to say that she was making it look like she was there. There she is, Knight of Wands. Okay, I give. She was really there. She was that really was her. They're in a peaceful spot right now. See, there's the High Priestess. We've got to use our intuition. Oh, look at that. You know what? All of Meghan is showing up here, not Harry. I'm wondering, like, have you guys seen some of the ICG, the computer or CGI, computer generated images, the AI that you can do? You can put anybody's face on anything these days and make it look very, very real. I'm not seeing Harry there. So maybe I'm on the right track here. Yes, that was Meghan looking like she's there as wifey poo. But there's something secret going on. We have 6 of Swords, 4 of Swords in between the secrets, the intuition, the moon card. Are the cards trying to tell me one of them was not there? One of them is somewhere else quiet. Oh, distraction. Distraction. Well, she wanted us to distract from the fact that Panda Express uses the same chocolate. She did it wrong because the panda was right there. There was some kind of strategy here. They had, I think they filmed it, they had 2 different kinds of filming. Sauce could tell us there was 2 Harrys. I didn't even think of that. I thought maybe that really was Harry, but somebody else presented the box and oh, love you, because it does not sound like Meghan at first, or she's trying to put on a British accent, but it was her. The cards are saying yes, it was her. Look at the swords. Look at the words. The cards are trying to tell us something about the words. What was said. I'm going to say that there's something wonky with the words. That what we hear on the video isn't actually what was said. This was done strategically, perhaps to make us think that Harry hasn't moved on. I don't think that was Harry there. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, she's using it to sell her chocolate. And you think about it, the Empress is all about things like chocolate and wine and velvet and yummy food, and the Empress loves her yummy food. So chocolate would definitely be covered under the Empress. And I think here she was using it to show that fancy schmancy people only eat her chocolate. Look at, isn't that interesting? There's 4 chocolate bars, and Harry got to pick one. And it looks like, if we look at this half as Harry and this half as Meghan, it looks like Harry wasn't interested at all. They may have had to do it a couple of times, and perhaps he didn't want to be there, so they just had to CGI or computer-generated image his face. So there was actually a man there, and the man looks very slender. More slender than we have seen Harry lately. So go back and look at it and listen to her voice. Doesn't sound like her, but the cards are saying yes, it's her. But look at the man in the chair. And then somebody pointed out that his teeth are like a bluish silver color. And you go look and you zoom in and they are. So does that indicate that it is an artificial intelligence of his face superimposed on this man, and the colors have kind of glitched? Let's find out. Well, definitely at home. Definitely at home. She feels very victorious at this. Yes, it was definitely at their home. And the cards have said they are separated, but Harry does come back every now and then for the children. Page of Wands. Yeah, it did what it was supposed to do. Ace of Swords. And her looking very successful. King of Wands, being entrepreneurial. Yeah, they can't afford to do an ad. They're on a budget, so they make their own. It's called organic marketing. She feels like she's been vindicated somehow. I think, was she trying to prove that Harry is with her? Was she trying to prove that Harry was with her? I'm going to say that the ad is real. The Ace of Swords tells me, plus there's nothing here that tells me it was generally fake, but what I'm going to say is Harry wasn't crazy about doing it. I'm going to say the ad is real because we have the home card, that they're both at home. This was at home. Let's outright ask the cards. Well, the ad can be real. Let's outright ask the cards. Was that Harry or was that Memorex? Remember that commercial? Is it real or is it Memorex? Was that Harry? Because we do have the King of Wands here. Was in that ad with the chocolate, was that Harry? Was that Harry? Is that really Harry? Is that really Harry sitting in the office scrolling on X? Watching my videos. Was that really Harry in that ad? In that chocolate? Was that really Harry? Knight of Swords, Knight of Words. Look at all the words. I'm going to say yes. This is a yes card. This is an action card. I can't go against what my cards are telling me. I'm going to say, though, did he specifically come in to do that? Yes, that was him. We got 2 yeses. So my guess is, my guess that was CGI is wrong, and I don't mind admitting I'm wrong. I actually prefer it because then you know you can trust me when I am right. I'm going to say, though, something was here. Did Harry specifically come in just for that? Just to do that? It's like, you know what, H, we have no money for ads, but that'd be so cool if you could, you know, if I walk up with a chocolate bar and you pick one and, you know, let's not spend any more money because we are on a budget, right? The budget card showed us, and he agreed. And he's like, hey, I'll come in. I'll come in and do that. I think that's what happened. I think this was like almost a gesture of peace. This was a peace offering. This was a peace offering. But yes, I mean, that house is big enough. You could, you know, 4 couples could live there and never see each other. So yes, I'm going to say yes, this was Harry. This was Meghan. Um, and they actually kind of got along. I'm not ashamed to admit that. All right. Thank you very much for watching. Are you going to try Megan's chocolates? Just go to Panda Express and pay $1. All right. Thank you very much for watching. Take good care. See you online. Bye for now.